been getting asked some questions about the big fight that we just had this past weekend on Saturday in New York. AJ and Andy, Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz, heavyweight, world title fight. Big show, big turnout. Madison Square Garden was packed. Everybody was excited to see Anthony Joshua here in the States, and I mean, there's been he's had great fights out there in England and selling out arenas, so everybody was excited for it. But I was out there. I flew in to catch the fight. I made my way to the locker room. I wanted to wish Andy good luck and see if it'd be possible for me to walk out with him to the arena, and they invited me to be part of their team and walk out, and it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Just the whole experience was great. In the locker room, however, they had a few reporters there, and one of them asked Andy how he felt right now. How did he feel right now? Madison Square Garden, world title fight against Anthony Joshua. How does he feel? And he said that he felt a little nervous, that he was excited, but at the same time a little nervous. He didn't want to let his fans down. He had a lot of family and friends make the trip, and so they asked him how he felt to be in New York, Madison Square Garden, the fight, the whole show, and he said that it's his first time in New York. He never fought in New York. Now he's at Madison Square Garden. It's a big fight, big deal. And that's kind of where I kind of like butted in. I'm like, hey, bro, you've trained all your life for this. And inside of that ring, it's 4 ropes and 4 corners, like you've always done. Different guy in front of you, but you already worked all these weeks, prepare yourself for that one particular guy. And you worked your entire life to get here. So no matter what the crowd says, no matter what the media reporters say, no matter what the promotion says, you know what you got to do. And everything else is the same. You're inside the ring. This is what you know how to do. It's 4 corners and 4 ropes. That doesn't change. And so he's like, yeah, I guess you're right. And I told him, plus, you definitely can win this. Like, you can definitely win this. Like, it's not like when it's or can. It's up to you now. Like, you will win this if you put it out there. I think Joshua is on paper a better fighter with the skills and the big name and the height and reach, but that doesn't always translate to who's going to be the winner. You got the speed and you got the power. He's got speed, good speed when the combinations, and good power. So I just reminded him about that. And I asked him a couple things with Manny Robles, his trainer, what they were working on or what kind of strategy they have in mind, so that I could kind of like maybe it's good to hear from somebody else. So maybe I can also shout that out. And they told me what they were working on, and I liked everything that they had. Manny's a good trainer, so I knew they were in good shape there. And so I just reminded him, look, if you already worked on this, now you just gotta execute, and he can definitely do it. He can pull this off. AJ's vulnerable. He's been dropped. He's been hurt. So why can't you do it? If others have done it, you can do it. And if you do it once, you can do it twice, and you can stop them. So I guess that kind of helped him, feel a little more confident in himself, or maybe encourage him, motivate. I don't know exactly if that did much, but I just reminded him. Sometimes we just needed someone else to remind him. And so I walked out with him. I was right next to him, and it was great to walk out with him to that ring. The crowd was fucking full house. It was packed. So that shit was awesome. And once we were there right in front of the ring, I just gave him a big hug. And I told him, get this shit done. It's your night, baby. Kick some ass. And he said thanks. He walks up in the ring, and then I go sit down ringside. So it was a great experience, man. I'm very happy that I was part of that. Very happy to be there. Very happy that he allowed me to walk with him and show him mad love and support. So Andy Ruiz, the Destroyer, congratulations, baby. The new world champ, heavyweight world champ. That sounds pretty nice.